everyone. I'm just waiting for some people to join. This is a bit of an impromptu live. So I'm going to be doing a live reading for all 12 of the signs since it's all Leo everything right now. The North Node, the moon is in Leo. It's crazy. Hi, whoever just joined. Welcome, welcome. So what I was saying, okay, good. We have some people on here now. So what I was saying is right now the sun, moon, Mercury, Mars, and the North Node are all in Leo. That's crazy. And so it's pretty awesome though. So I'm going to be doing a reading for all 12 of the signs. I haven't done this for a while. I'm just gonna get into the chat here because last time I wasn't able to figure that out. So just let me get into the chat quickly and then I'm gonna get started so that I can actually chat with you guys. Dun, dun, dun. How is everybody doing? Are you excited? Are you feeling all Leo'd out? Oh, it's so weird. I can see myself. Oh, hi, Lux Flux. Who else? Okay, I only see one comment from Lux Flux. So you guys type something so I can see it. Please. Oh, Nitin, am I saying that right? Hi. Oh, and it's coming up on this screen too. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's awesome. Hi, everybody. What signs are you? Let me know. What's everybody's sign? Hi, Jessica. If you build it, they will come. I've been building all day. How did you know? That's all I've been doing is building and roaring with all the Leo. Libra, Sun, Taurus, Moon, Lisa. Ooh, that's hot. That's like a really hot combination. Virgo. Oh, Lux. Okay, you know I love my Virgos. And forgive me for looking over here. Okay, so I can actually see it on here too. Brianna, hey, Leo. Oh man, Brianna. I can't imagine what you're going through with all this everything. Brianna, did you know that everything's in Leo right now? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, and the North Node are all in Leo. So it's your time, girl. Time to shine. Okay, let me just check out who else. Jason, Lisa, I think I already said. And yeah, I hope I said hi to everybody. Libra, loving the flare. Yeah, you should. I know. This is awesome. This is like the best time ever, especially if whatever you have in Leo, even if you don't have anything in Leo, and of course there's other stuff going on too, right, you guys? Gemini Sun, Scorpio Moon, Cancer Rising. Okay, well, Venus is in Gemini. Fellow Saggy. Ooh, yeah, that's right. And Sagittarius, so I'm assuming Funamunganus is also Sagittarius, right? Okay, so right now I'm just gonna start shuffling and I have to show you guys something. Mercury in Leo in the 10th house. Ooh, now that's interesting. I wonder what's gonna be going on in your world with your voice. And okay, I gotta show you. So I got this piece of amethyst, and whenever I make my videos and I do readings, I'm usually holding this. So I've just been like charging on this piece of amethyst. Isn't this so beautiful? Can you guys believe that this is from the earth? I mean, isn't that awesome? Look at that shine. It's just, it's so beautiful, right? So anyways, this is sitting by me. I have the incense burning and I have my rose quartz for all of you. It's so gorgeous, right? I'm only so. And by the way, everyone, I read all of your comments, always. For some reason, for a long time, YouTube, I was responding to them. I'm just gonna start shuffling. And this is the Connolly Tarot, one of my puppies, probably this one. Bit the sign. So I love this tarot deck. It's really beautiful. I'm going to start shuffling as I'm talking to all of you. And Yes, so what was I saying? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Anyways, I love the energy that comes from the amethyst and the rose quartz. I'm always holding it when I'm doing readings or one-on-one coaching. I'm always holding it because it's always good to cleanse the energy. And I believe that everything comes back to love. I mean, I have my moon in Leo, so call me wishful thinking, maybe. I just believe it is. I think it's all about loving all the different parts of yourself and standing in that. Gemini, DG09. Hey, Gemini. Gemini, and I said this in my Gemini Man video, is one of the most underrated. Thanks, Jennifer. You're so sweet. You're gorgeous too. And Gemini is one of the most underrated psychic signs. Like, everybody thinks that Gemini is so moody, and not to say that they're not. It's just a lot of that is because they're really psychic. So if they're not in touch with that ability, they just think like they're upset or something. And that's not really what's happening. It's that they probably saw something. And oh my gosh, speaking of psychic, did you guys hear about the singer of Linkin Park passing away? Like, I know everything's in Leo. I'm not supposed to be talking about this, but oh my God, like, that was just awful. Awful. I don't know if anyone else heard that. That was horrible. Ascendant in Scorpio, or wait, no, ascendant, no, forgive me. I think his north node is in Scorpio. I did look at his chart. Oh my God, like that guy, I did look at his chart. I just can't remember where everything is. And that, you want to talk about psychic. Like that guy, I didn't know him personally. Just looking at his chart, that guy was beyond intuitive, just looking at his chart. So, yeah, I know. Anyways, you know, you guys, I think that's why it's so important that we spread love as much as we can. And I don't mean that like, you know, spread love. I mean, give love in intimate moments to people that you're close to that deserve it. You know, if people, I always say this, if people don't treat you properly, get out of there. What does the North Node mean in a person's chart? Ooh, good question. So I'll make a video series on that. And just quickly, the North Node has a lot of karma around it. And the North Node has a lot to do with your purpose. It has also a lot to do with your past lives, because your South Node is in relation to your North Node, right? It's on an axis. So wherever your North Node is, your South Node is automatically the opposite from that. And I actually just added past life readings to my website as well. And a lot of that has to do with North Node, South Node, stuff like that. And a lot of astrologers have different views on the specifics of what they mean. There's not that much information on it. And if you want to have like a quick look into your purpose on your own, look up where your North Node is in your chart if you go to astro.com, and you'll get a little bit of information. I mean, Mohammed, hey buddy, oh my God. Welcome. You'll get a little bit of information on it from doing that, so I hope it helps. Ooh, Aquarius. Yeah, all about that freedom, all about that standing up. If your North Node's in Aquarius, it's like forgetting about, like doing whatever the hell you want, basically. Am I allowed to swear on this thing? Yeah, so my North Node is in Aries. You're supposed to stop. No, that's not true. It means that you need to step into being a leader, probably. North Node in Virgo. Ooh, the divine healer Lisa over here. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to start. Does anyone have any questions before I get started? Anybody have any questions? Jennifer, that's you. You do whatever you want. Good for you. That's awesome. Any questions? No? Okay, awesome. I'm going to get started. So, let's see, you guys. Ooh, I feel kind of nervous. Good for you. Awesome, Lisa. Oh, the Magician. The Magician. So this is for Aries. And I'm going to pull one card so that we can get through it. The Magician. Isn't this a beautiful card? And actually, I was thinking of doing a chart reading on as a video. So, oh, Brianna, I'm so happy you're here. You're so awesome. I just think you're such an awesome person. Okay, so the Magician. Yeah, you're right. This is a sick card. This means that, Aries, you can have whatever you want. The thing about it is that this is basically telling me that you've been doing a whole lot of practicing. Like maybe you've been practicing for something and you need to actually... I know, Gabriella. Sorry. And yeah, thanks, Brianna. I know, Gabriella. I was thinking of actually doing his chart reading for some sort of, like, for awareness in a way. But then I was like, I don't know if that's appropriate. I don't know if I should do that. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think about that. And so back to Aries. So with that being said, Aries, whatever you've been practicing, whatever you've been thinking about, yes, Aries, please, it's time to show it to the world, okay? And you need to show that to the world. So take whatever you've been doing behind closed doors and trust that you are the creator. Now, Aries, you might, depending on your chart, have to get other people to help you carry it out, right? Like, if consistency isn't your thing, just be one with it, okay? And get somebody to help you with that. And you have really creative energy right now that you need to tap into. Taurus, who just said that they're a Taurus? Ascendant and Sun in Taurus, Vivian. Awesome. And he's a Mercury and Venus in Pisces. Yeah, I didn't remember that. Oh, man. I really, you know what? It's so, I don't know. For some reason, and that's why I was looking at doing a video on it. For some reason, I was so affected by his passing. Oh, my gosh. And, like, I don't know. Normally, I'm not. Like... I don't know. There was something about it, you guys, that just, man. And I mean, that's kind of obvious considering what happened, but something else about it that really just didn't sit right with me. Okay. My beautiful Tauruses. Taurus, Taurus. Every time I say Taurus, I get hungry for cupcakes. Okay. Okay. Ooh, speaking of hunger. I agree, double R. All right. You want cupcakes too? Hey, bring some over for me, please. Pretty please. As long as they're vanilla with chocolate icing, I'll be happy. Okay, so Taurus, materialism. So I know, what's with all these major arcana cards so far? And this is about, I'm getting a lot actually from this card. This is a lot of stuff going on, Taurus. This is like all of the dimensions reaching out to you. This could even be someone or something that's really been holding you back. And it might be something that you're aware of, or it might be something where you're just like, I don't even know. I don't even know what it is, but I feel like I can have everything. But it's so close, but it's just so far, but it's so close. That's what I'm feeling with this. And so the reason for this card, the whole purpose of all of this is to let you know, Taurus, that if you feel like you can taste the cupcake, but it's not in your mouth yet, it's because there is something that is holding you back. And it might be a person, it could be a past relationship, or it could be almost like karmic, like something from maybe even a past life that is holding you back. And number one, and number two, kind of a lack of clarity. It's also so this past life kind of thing, or a past person that's holding you back, or a relationship. And it's also a lack of clarity as to where you want to go, right? Like you can't, I want to say you can have everything, right? Like I'm all about the positivity. And, you know, not everything is always going to be perfect, right? It really doesn't work that way. So choose something that you really, really, really want and put all of your energy into that one thing instead of like trying to kind of catch everything in one net, if that makes sense. You need to really focus on one thing, and you need to figure out what this thing is from a past life or in the past that's holding you back. And you need to make sure that your values with, if it's a real person that exists, you need to make sure that your values are in alignment with that person, and that's how you'll be able to make that decision to move forward with them or not, okay? Because if they're not, then don't. If they are, then yeah, maybe it is a good idea. I hope that helps. Wow, Tauruses, you got some stuff going on over there. My dog's like remaking her bed. I'm so sorry, you guys. She's like very intent about it. She's like a master bed maker. And she doesn't make cupcakes. I mean, I love her. She's great and everything. It would also be great if she knew how to make some red velvet, like my Sagittarius friend was talking about. Oh no, I'm frozen. No! Can you guys see me? Am I frozen, you guys? I hope not. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. Whew! Whew! Okay, good. Okay, perfect. It was probably Ruby in the bed making, okay? So, Gemini, my Geminis. I saw a few of you guys on here. Are you still here? Are my Geminis here? Not here. Geminis. Okay, DG09, we've got one in the house. We got one. Does anyone have anything in Gemini? Come on, you guys. All right, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What is going on? I can already feel the card in my hands, Geminis. I'm just getting there. I can feel it. Yeah, this is it. Oh, the indecision. The indecision. I just took a sip of my drink, forgive me. So, this has a lot of stuff going on. So, a lot of this is about, so there's definitely an indecision piece, right? But one of the decisions is a secret decision, almost like a decision that you haven't told anyone about, or maybe, I don't know, something secret, or maybe something that you just don't want to talk about openly. Maybe you have told people, but you're not like really proud of it or something, or I don't know, some sort of cloaking thing going on. And that's probably the better decision. Whatever decision is the one that's more like open, out in the open, is probably not actually the one that you really want to make. I think it's the one that you haven't told people about. And it's showing that you have almost like divine help with that. Oh, is it choppy? Are you guys able to see this? I really hope so. So anyways, it's about stepping into that. It's about stepping into that secret, that thing that you don't want to talk about, knowing that's safe, that is a good decision, okay? Making sure that you're pursuing one of those options and not both, because one of them is not really going to help you. And that's the one that more people know about, or you're more comfortable talking about, or something like that. Does that make sense, Geminis? It's a little bit tough because it is a general reading. Does that make sense for you guys? And not caring about the appearance of things, like letting go of the appearance of things and standing in who you are, okay? And what this thing is, whatever this thing is. Because it's saying that this other more out there decision, this is like so complicated, but this other more out there decision, this thing that other people can see, it looks like it will lead to a good place, and actually it's the other thing that will lead you to a better place, okay? I hope that makes some sort of sense for my Geminis. I mean, I'm not surprised with the Geminis and their indecision. Well, you know I love you guys. Who's here still? I can't see. I can only see when you guys comment. It doesn't like give me a list. Hey, what do you guys think about my new video series? Do you like it? Oh, hey Lisa. Hey Jennifer. Do you guys like my new video series about how to save a relationship with Brianna? Oh, you're new, Lisa. You've never seen it? It's about how to save a relationship with each person of each sun sign. Check it out. Let me know. I want to know because it's new. So I know Mohammed, if he's still here, he pushed Capricorn over the edge with that one. All right. Cancer. My beautiful Cancers. Oh, good. I'm so glad you like it. Cancer. Okay, so do I have Instagram? So a lot of people have been asking me, do I have Instagram? And I only have my personal accounts on there. And so I just have to, I got to figure that out, you guys. Like, I got to figure it out. I got to, like, get it all set up so that other people can actually follow me. And I've updated my website. That's good. That's the good news. I just need to update the moon signs, I believe, on my actual website. And there's little stories that go with each post that I have there. I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but each moon sign and each sun sign, I mean, I've done hundreds and hundreds of charts, so I definitely have, oh, that's good input, LuxFlux, thanks. I definitely have personal experiences with everybody from all the signs in that sense, right? I've been doing this forever. Oh, that's awesome, LuxFlux. Who knew? So please do check out my website to look at the little story if you're interested. Oh my God, Cancer. Are you kidding me, Cancer? Are there any Cancers on here anyways? I didn't see anyone, but did anyone, are there Cancers here? I mean, I'm still gonna do it. Cancer rising. Ah, oh, Cancer. What is happening, Cancer? Okay, well, the good news about this is that you're moving out of heartbreak. But this has to do with heartbreak. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. This is definitely about someone just not being nice, okay? And come on, Cancer. Well, I think last time too, something like this. And Cancer, you have to know when to say no. You gotta stop like trying to please people and keeping connections that maybe you shouldn't have kept there, because I get that you might not want to, I don't know, want like confrontation or anything like that. But when you don't stand up for what you believe in, you're the one who gets blamed in the end, Cancer. Like, you're the one who gets hurt in the end. And you guys, if you have like Cancer, Venus, or Mars, I would pay attention to this too, because this is about love. Okay, this is about love. So if anyone watching this, this is about not really being honest about what you deserve, and kind of like almost like being a sacrificial lamb in a way, but then still being hurt in the end anyways. Like, Cancer, that's always how it goes. I mean, trust me, I've definitely learned that lesson the hard way. Now, with all this Leo energy, you need to step into your voice. You need to step into your beauty. You need to step into what you deserve so that you can get out of this energy, and the next person or situation, whatever it is for you that you encounter, you stand in what you believe and what your value is. It's really a lot about like love and value, okay? So people know how to, you teach people how to treat you, Cancer, okay? Gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. I mean, you don't have to, and if you don't, then that's kind of how it ends up. So this is not about me, but my ex-husband's girlfriend. He's moon. Oh. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's not like that bad. It's just basically like, come on, you know? Like, talk about your worth. Otherwise, people don't know. Or not so much talk about, like, it's more action-based. Show people. Leo, Brianna. Who else is a Leo? Where are my Leos at? Oh, eat 77 hearts. 77 hearts? I hope you're not being Yeah, no, you can't love. There's no point in loving people that, okay, you can love people that don't love you back. That's okay, right? And you don't have to be with those people. Like, only be with people that treat you well. At least that's my 2 cents on the whole thing. Leo. Oh, wow. Everything's in your 12th house right now. That is interesting. Your Mars is in Leo. I love the Leo energy. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink while you guys stare at the 5 of Cups for a second. So, is Brianna still here? I don't know if she is. Well, for my Leos, who are my Leos before I start talking, people? That looks like you every weekend, Lux Flux. That's hilarious. Jupiter in Leo. Oh, that's cool. Lady Leo. Oh my God. Oh, Brianna, you're here. Awesome. Lady Leo. Oh my God. I always love your comments too. You're so awesome. Hey, Rich. Leo Ascendant. All right, Leo. Okay, now I'm getting quite... Oh, you're welcome. I'm getting quite a few things coming through for this. Quite a few things. Okay. This is about... Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with the easiest one. This could even be about your health. Taking better care of your health. So maybe not eating or drinking things that are that great for you. And I've got to tell you, Leo, like, I don't feel good either when I don't eat well or drink good things or take care of myself. It's not, there isn't anything wrong with you. You're not beautiful. You're not amazing. You're not sexy or any of these things. You are. It's just that maybe you've been in an environment where you haven't been looking out. You haven't been looking at what's really available to you. There's a lot more available to you than what maybe someone has told you, or maybe you're thinking right now. And this could even be some sort of upset over an ex-love or an ex-emotional situation that's kind of keeping you in this situation of just not amazingness. And the thing is that the party's actually going on outside. You're just not looking at it. You just can't see it. It's almost like you feel indebted, like some sort of loyalty to this pain or some sort of loyalty to this past person. And please forgive me if it's someone who has actually passed. My deepest condolences. And if it's just like an ex-love, man, it's just not healthy, and you're doing it to yourself. And if you feel like, oh, your attraction hasn't been so great, well, that's just because misery loves company, okay? That, again, that doesn't mean you're not beautiful. That doesn't mean that you're not a vibrant god or goddess, lion, lioness, right? It doesn't mean those things. It just means that you literally, whatever you've been doing, do the opposite. Do the opposite. Yes, that's good. That's good. And be careful right now, Leo. Be careful, because you're going to meet some great people right now. And you're also going to meet some people that are kind of in this zone. So how do you know? Because Leos, you guys are so loyal that you've got to make sure that the people that are in your life actually are worth being there, right? Like if you're going to go catch and kill everything, make sure you're at the right village, okay? And so I'm just saying. And so you will also meet some amazing people. You just need to actually get out there. You need to reconnect. You need to do things that make yourself feel beautiful again. Literally do the opposite of whatever you've been doing. And take care of your health. Drink more water. Drink better things. And you'll know that the people are amazing because they will talk about how they love how loving you are. Okay? They'll talk about the good things about you. They won't just be like, oh, what do you want to do? Or something like that. Does that make sense? Like, people that are good people have actions that are in alignment with that. Yeah, of course, get out. And get out with good people, right? Get out with people who are loyal too. People that are loving too. People that have similar interests. You know, these days, the internet is kind of disconnecting in many ways, right? But it's also very connecting, and it depends on which way you're looking at it. My Leos. You know I love my Leos. My brother's a Leo. My mom's a Leo. My dogs are Leos. Yeah, so Leo in Jupiter. So whenever you're watching any astrology readings, even if it's not mine, or whatever it is, oh, your mom's a Leo too? That's awesome. Just keep in mind that that energy will apply in some way to that planet and that planet's meaning, or maybe the house meaning as well. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I always watch all of the signs. I mean, you know, the thing, yes, it's Virgo time. Ooh, Jazz Serenity. Hey, Saggy. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is everyone has every sign in their chart, right? I think that that's one of the things about astrology that's not as understood. And depending on what transits are happening, for example, you know, it might, those things might resonate with you. And the thing about it is, if it resonates with you and it helps you, awesome, right? Like, that's kind of how I just knocked my camera. That's kind of how I live my life. I'm not be less attached to labels and more attached to, does it feel good, does it not? And actually, that's really good advice for my Leos. And who is the one with the indecision? Geminis? You know, if it feels good in your body, right? If it feels good, if being around these people, if those decisions feel good, that's how you know. If it doesn't feel good, well, that should be one of the biggest warning signs, you guys. You got to trust that stuff. I mean, and that's why, for those of you, it is Sexual Sunday after all, and I did film my video. That's why I talk about sex so much. It's not because I think sex is like everything. Oh my God, we got to talk about sex all the time. I mean, sex is great, right? I talk about it because sex is a very feeling thing, experience, feeling, whatever you want to call it. And so when you don't know about something, when you can analyze it in that way, it's easier to see, right? Like if you're in a relationship and you're like, I don't know if it's going to work out. Well, if you don't even want to have any intimacy with the person, that might be a clue, right? For example, happy Sexual Sunday, Virgos, my Virgos. My secretive Virgos. What do we have for you, Virgos? Yeah, totally, Lady Leo. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thank you, Lux Flux. Ooh, the Hierophant. Or the Hierophant. My Virgos. I'm taking another drink. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. Double Virgo. Wow, that's awesome. My brother, my younger brother has like, same with my grandfather, so much in Virgo. I think my grandfather has like 4 planets in Virgo. The Hierophant. So, now this is for a very small portion of people, obviously. Some people might be getting married or something, or congratulations if you are. And for the rest of you, this is about making a decision. It could also be about a love coming into your life or a relationship that you kind of need to, I don't know, I guess like finalize or put out in the open or something, or step into, or figuring out that yes, this is the relationship for you. That yes, this is the person, for example. But it is very loving, but it's also very much like it's easy. It's easy. Whoever this person is, it's easy. So it's not that it's not passionate. It's just that there aren't going to be as many issues or problems or dramatic things that come out of it. It's just going to feel very natural, almost like a friend, like a friend that you fall in love with, someone that you can trust. Or it could just represent a person in your life that is really going to help you at this time, someone who you do really trust. Someone, a really good job, for example, like a boss or something like that, that will really help you to create a strong foundation in what you're doing. So whether that's love or, you know, something else, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And so, yeah, just know that you can actually trust that person and their guidance, and that if it is that relationship, just make sure that you're like fully in it, because if there are things that are coming up in it, it might just be that you're not, okay? And it's not really a decision, it's more just like, you know, be. Virgos are very super sneaky like that, or they can be. The Virgos are so loving. Wow, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Ascendant. What? That's amazing. Yeah, you guys are like amazing healers. I know I've said this in another video, probably the Virgo man video or maybe the Virgo woman video. A lot of people don't like Virgos, and I don't understand why. I love Virgos. I mean, I do know why. It's because Virgos are so kind of like, they tell you how it is, and they don't, like, if they don't like you, they'll just tell you. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, they're mean or something, but they're not at all. They're just like, they're just pretty straight up and honest. All right, all right. So now we're getting into Libra. Any Libras in the house? Any Libras? Yeah, the Virgo man video. Ooh. Jazz Serenity, good God servant. Libras. No Libras? Where are my Libras? Ooh, Libra sun. Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Oh. Okay, so this is a few different things. My Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Moon is in Virgo. Okay, cool. Knight of Swords. Who's still here anyways? Okay, so Knight of Swords. So this could be a few things. This could be a person riding in, someone who is Libra moon. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. So, hey, Lady Leo. Hi, Brianna. Oh, that's awesome. So, Knight of Swords. So, this could be a person who literally rides into your life. Oh, wow. Moon, Mercury, Saturn, Pluto in Stellium and Libra. Wow. Leo sun. Hey, James. So this is someone who's going to like ride into your life and seems like they are Prince Charming or Princess Charming, I guess. Is that a thing? And they might not be Libra. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I have really good news. You're going to meet someone who really, okay, so you're going to meet someone that, ooh, the Cappy, and, oh, Virgo woman and Pisces man, like, that's one of my favorite combos. Like, that's such a good one. So, Libras, sorry, you guys, forgive me. You're going to meet someone who is going to ride into your life, and they're going to seem like Prince Charming. And I don't want to say, or Princess Charming, forgive me. It's just, you know, I'm looking at a guy here. So, and they could just have very dominant energy, man or woman. And you better put this person through all of your tests, okay? Because it might be this person, but it might not. James Doctors, I already talked about the Leos. You gotta move on from whatever situation you're in, James. I'm kidding, James. Forgive me. Now we're in Libra. So just beware, Libra, that this person, the way that you know if they're your prince or princess charming is you actually get to know them. Whoever this person is, you know, I talk a lot about love because that's what I'm really passionate about talking about. And it could be anything. It could be like an offer for something. It could be a job offer. It could be a love offer. And you make sure that you really know who this person is first. And what it represents is what you can have. I'm not saying that it's not going to work out necessarily with this job or with this person. I'm saying that it's an energy that if you don't create any sort of lastingness with, it won't last. So you've got to make sure that if it's a job, you ask them all the necessary questions. Maybe you shadow them for a day. I don't know. Just make sure that it's actually what you actually want to, you know, embark on. And if it's a relationship, just know, and in both, it's representing what you will actually have. So regardless, it's really good news in that sense. It is representing something awesome that you will have. Just make sure that you put them through the test, job or love, whatever it is, to see, is it this person or is it a representation of what I'm going to have? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, my Libras? Because you guys are so romantic. You're like, oh, love. And people are really attracted to that too. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about you. You got asked out on a date today and I got that card. Are you kidding me? That is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, so okay, so what I mean by representation is this. I coach people, and I coach a lot of people in love and relationships and stuff like that. And something that happens, it is so trippy. It is the craziest thing ever. And it happens all the time. It even happened to me, is right before they meet the person that they're supposed to be with, if that's what you believe in, which I personally do, they met someone that was like exactly that person. But they weren't really, like, they just were representing as that person. And then, you know, maybe it didn't work out, for example. And it was a representation, and they were so heartbroken. They're like, oh, I thought this was the person. They were everything I wanted. It was going so well. Like, it was very hurtful in the sense that they thought it was that person based on the qualities and all these different things, or maybe something someone had told them, right? And lo and behold, right after, they actually did meet that person that they were meant to be with. It's the craziest thing that I always see in coaching people with relationships. Oh, that's what just happened to you? Lux Flux. That's amazing. Scorpio. My Scorpios. Wow, really, Lisa? That's amazing. I don't know, honestly, Lux Flux, I don't know if it's a pattern. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't even know what to call it. It's just a very strange thing that I've noticed. I don't even know what it is. Job searching and keeping your eyes open. Yeah, so just make sure that if you are, that you ask those questions. And you know, all this stuff, like, I think it's valid advice for anyone, right? Like, if you are seriously looking for a job or relationship, you should do that as well. Like, I think that that's fair. My ascendant is in Scorpio. Of happiness and distract yourself with. Oh, totally, Lisa. Of course, yeah, people do that all the time. And the sad thing about it is that it ends up hurting way more when you don't listen to your heart. When you, like, quick fixes always leave you feeling less than full in the end, right? It's like, I don't know. It's like fast food, you know, when you're starving and you just get fast food, you're like, oh, it's so good. And then you're like, no, it's not. It's the same thing. Right? Okay, Scorpio. Some Scorpio I know is, yeah. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio moon. Ooh, Scorpio moon. Okay, 2 of Swords. So I'm going to let you look at this while I have a sip of my drink. I turned my air conditioning down, and I should not have done that. It's very hot in here right now. Okay. So, Scorpio. this represents a few things. So there's a few things going on here. Some people might be making some sort of career change or big change. Like, I would say career, but could be something else. Entering into maybe like a business partnership. You're not sure if it's a good idea. And I think it might be. However, this also represents someone who may have taken something from you. Since it's a general reading, I don't know what it is. It could be an actual thing that someone took or something, or it could be like a relationship thing. I don't know. And what this card is basically telling you is, okay, if it's a business transaction that you're going to enter into, yeah, you can probably trust the person, right? I'm not sure how long it's going to last because it's a general reading, but it would be a good venture to go on. If this is someone who took something from you, though, it's really not that heavy. It's kind of like, who cares? Like, good riddance. Like, whatever they took, it's basically like, oh, thank God. Like, and I'm not saying that you're thinking that. I'm telling you that's what the message is. The message is like, okay, well, now we don't have to worry about that anymore, kind of thing. And so once you're really able to get over that thing or let that thing go, I mean, it kind of says, it's almost like you've already let it go in a way. You're just kind of curious, or I'm not too sure, maybe you're doing some investigating about it, about what you lost or something like that, but just let it go. Like, it wasn't anything that great anyways, at least not from what I'm seeing. So, like, go live life. Like, go do something awesome and get something better. Like, you will have something better in its place, right? Like, don't be attached to something of no real value anyways. Aw, thanks. Thank you. Nice Scorpios. Sagittarius. Okay, where's my Saggies at? I know I saw a bunch of you guys. Sagittarius. I actually went archering the other day. Like, I have shot a bow and arrow before. And, oh, look at the Sag love. And I did this, like, what is it? Almost like dodgeball. But Saggie's trotting back to the barn. I have your sugar. Yeah. Sugar cube. Yes. Here's your sugar cube. And so, ooh, Neptune in Sag. Cool. So you're probably very intuitive, Lisa. So I went archering, and it was like a dodgeball kind of archery. And at the end of the arrow, it was like this big marshmallow. It was so much fun. I was like shaking, trying to get the arrow onto the bow. I was like, wow, I need to like up my archery game if I'm gonna be a real Sagittarius over here. It was fun though. If you've never tried it, it's actually a lot of fun. It very much brings out the zombie apocalypse kind of feelings, because you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta load this arrow so quickly. Yes, I'm a Sag too. Try it. Yeah, you gotta try it. It's awesome. It's so much fun. Yes, Pamela Everdeen. Yeah, not so much, but thank you. 10 of Coins. This is a good card. So this is, oh yeah, Leos and Sages, we get along so well. Okay, this is a really good card. This is talking about kind of like having it all in a way. I feel like this is very futuristic just because of the different themes kind of in it. But it's basically saying, I don't know, I just feel like this card is very much very much like in the future, which I guess for Sagittarius would make sense, because Sagittarius doesn't typically want to know what's going to happen like tomorrow. They kind of want to know what's going to happen in like 5 or 10 years or something. So I'm not shocked. And it's just saying like you're going to have, oh yeah, exactly, like a new home, like a great kind of loving family environment, right? And like money, you're going to have the money that you need. You're going to have the people there that you need. And also it's just saying, you know, make sure that you are really connecting as well with the people that do really matter to you, because that's what's going to set you up for whatever this, I guess, journey is, or lifestyle is, or family is. You know, a family isn't a family if you're not, just because you have everything doesn't mean that it's a family, if that makes sense. Like, you got to make sure that you put love into those things so that you actually have that thing that you want in 5 or 10 years, okay? So even though I know that you want those things, you're going to have to put that work into in your relationships. This is talking about the money. The money's going to come. Make sure that you're putting that work into your relationships. And this, again, I don't mean like necessarily your intimate relationships. You know, like, what's that saying that people hire who they know, for example? It's like that. Like, every job I've ever gotten has been from knowing someone, for example, right? Like, any job that I've been super qualified for, if I didn't know anyone there, it's always been way harder. So just make sure that you're really putting attention into your relationships as well. And things look awesome. Little puppy here. Is someone gonna get a dog? Oh, we can have puppy play dates. And yeah, this looks awesome. Oh, that's so sweet, Jazz. That's awesome, and congrats in being in nursing. That's so cool. Yeah, Saggies are pretty awesome. But Saggies have kind of like a bad rap in a lot of ways. But it's just, you know, but you know, Sagittarius is a very extreme sign. So that's why, like, if you meet someone who is not, I don't know, like, it's just very extreme. It's the same thing with Scorpios, right? Like, Scorpios get that bad rap because, like, they're so intense. It's either intensely amazing. Nicholas! Hey, how are you? Oh my God. Or it's like, you know, when the energy's so intense, the pendulum swings, as they say. Oh, that's awesome, Lisa. Oh, hey, Nicholas. Thank you. Okay, we're on to Capricorn. So Sun, Moon, rising in Capricorn, even if you have one of your love planets in Capricorn, Venus, Mars. Where are my Capricorns at? I know that there was a Capricorn here. I know, I love Capricorns. Jennifer, are you a Cappy? Happy Cappy. Yes, that's right. It's money time, Jennifer. It's Capricorn time. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. All right. All right. 4 of Cups. Any other Cappies here? Only Jennifer? Come on, you guys. I know there's more Cappies hiding somewhere. 4 of Cups. So there's, again, a couple things going on here. One of them is an offer from an ex or an ex something. That's okay, Jazz. You can check later. You can just see if it resonates, and if it does, awesome, and if it doesn't. Oh, Mohammed, you're still here, buddy. Welcome. Okay, so this is an offer or a message that was sent to an ex anything. It could be an ex, or it could be like an ex boss or an ex anything, okay? So this is a message that was sent or received that was not sent or received. So basically, it's someone ignoring somebody else, okay? So either someone could be like ignoring you, or you could be ignoring someone else. And it's because of some sort of emotional something with this person. It's kind of hard to say. Or it could also be that you are getting a message, a divine message that will help you to make this decision. So, Capricorn, it's basically saying that the answer will like almost knock you over the head in a way, in a nice way, right? Only once you kind of like let go and tap into your emotional nature, maybe, or like prayer, if you pray, even if you don't pray, right? Like, I'm not religious and I pray, and you know, something like that. Like, you have the answer. It's like very hidden, very secretive, and that's okay, Capricorn. You don't need to go out in the open with this one, but you do need to deal with it, and you do need to get in touch with your emotional nature, or your emotions. I shouldn't say your emotional nature, forgive me, because everybody has that. Get in touch with your emotions, get in touch with spirit. And it's like that saying, oh gosh, it's not a saying, it's a poem. It's called Footprints. And forgive me, like I said, I'm not religious, and I love this poem. Basically, it's saying someone was walking on the beach and they only saw one set of footprints in the sand, and they were wondering, you know, God, where are you, basically, or angels, where are you, if you see this guy, this little guy here. And the answer was, there's only one set of footprints, because those are the moments that I am carrying you. And I think that for whatever this is, this responding, not responding, you know, you don't have to respond to anybody, okay? You don't have to. If you don't want to, don't. Who you do have to respond to, though, is yourself. And your spiritual belief, you know, angels, God, whatever you believe in, you do have to respond to those things if you truly want to let the energy flow through your body and towards what you really want, okay? Oh, I'm so glad you liked that example. I love that. I thought that was so beautiful. My cappies. Oh, thanks, PW Patriots 22. Yes, you did just join, and you did miss the Virgo video. Or not video, the Virgo card. But that's okay, you can watch it after. And you always want to make sure that you check your sun, your moon, your rising, your love signs. You want to check it all out. And for those of you that I didn't say this to, hold on 1 second. Yeah, so make sure that you check out everything. And yes. So Sun, Moon, Mercury, and the North Node, for those of you who are just joining now, are all in Leo, everybody. Like, if you can believe that. So if you haven't stepped into your truth and your purpose, now is definitely the time. Yes, please do. Be loyal. Wear your heart on your sleeve, but, you know, be careful that you're not giving too much to people that also don't deserve it, and stand in your beauty. Everybody has beautiful things about them. I truly believe that. All right, Aquarius. Whoa, Aquarius. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome card, Aquarius. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. Just behold the Queen of Cups. So, this is many things. This is beautiful feminine energy. So, it could be that, and it's very intuitive energy. So, it's really about getting in touch with your intuition. It could be meeting someone. Maybe you meet someone maybe you meet someone through an intuitive connection. Maybe it's like online or something, but some sort of intuitive love-based pursuit. It could just be that you're getting very much in touch with your heart, your soul, and your own intuition. And this is really about love. This is like that deep, divine love. You might even be traveling for love, for example. Venus in Aquarius. Oh, that's awesome. This is a really beautiful card, Aquarius. So it's almost like someone's waiting for you. And I almost feel like it's something that you kind of know anyways. Like, I don't know that this doesn't feel very shocking or surprising. It just feels very much like, oh, okay, yes. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, it's almost like someone is waiting for you. Or maybe you're waiting for someone else. And this is a time, if you're not with that person, to really connect to your intuition and your, basically like your manifestation powers, and really make sure that you're creating like a clear channel to bring that person in. I mean, this is so intuitive. This is almost like astral travel level, where like you're gonna hand pick that person or like somehow meet them in that way. It's really far out, and it's really, really awesome. So make sure that you're tapping into that. And if you want to travel, travel. It will be awesome. If you do, you might even find love. Might even find love. Okay, Pisces. Who are my Pisces? Who are my Pisces? If you are a real Pisces, please stand up. Please put your hand up. Please announce yourself. Fiona, hey. Pisces moon. No way. That is awesome. Your brother's a Pisces. Ooh, Sag and Pisces. That must have been fun growing up. Who was right? That's what I want to know. Which one of you was right? Yes, I bet it was interesting. Wow, so we have a Pisces moon. We have a Pisces. I love my Pisces. Pisces is another sign that is like horrifically misunderstood. Yes, blessings to you too, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. Remember, step in that Leo energy. Yes, he's older, so he has to be right. Oh, your friend is a Pisces. Pisces people are so magical. They're so beautiful. They can be. I mean, every sign has good and bad, right? Daydreamer, that's for sure. At least the dreams are good. Knight of Cups. Okay, Pisces. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Pisces sun and moon, Fiona. Your brother's a Pisces sun and moon. That's intense. Oh yeah. You know, Pisces and Sag is actually like a really good magical combo. You just got to make sure that you have the same belief system. Double R, your sun is a Pisces. That's awesome. Oh, I love you too, Georgia. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. What's your sign? I hope I'm saying your name right. Georgia? Oh, forgive me. I think I said Georgia. Knight of Cups. Okay, so Pisces, this is also about love. Cancer sun. Oh, that's awesome. Libra moon. Oh, cool. Yeah, you hope it's a Sag bringing you those flowers. That's awesome. Okay, so this actually could be some sort of Scorpio energy. So if the person has like Scorpio in their chart, for example, like even Scorpio, like a lot of Scorpio type of energy, like they don't even, I would say they probably have Scorpio in their chart, but it could also be that like they just act very scorpionic, for example, like they're very like deep. Not that that's like the only Scorpio quality, right? Forgive me. So anyways, this is oh, that's so sweet. So this is someone, again, riding in with some sort of proposal of love. Or it could be that you're embarking on a more loving journey. And if you haven't already, this is kind of your sign to tap into deeper love within yourself, to pursue love. It's asking you to possibly step out of your comfort zone and pursue that love that you want to pursue, or let that love in. And it might not last forever. And are you enjoying the experience anyways? Right? What are you taking from the experience? Because if you are thinking that the experience has to look a certain way, I mean, of course it you know, I would advise that it's healthy, right? I'm not saying that. I just mean, if you think, oh, it has to look this way, or it has to feel that certain way, obviously it should feel good, right? I'm not saying that. Then you're really not experiencing the experience. So let yourself feel the experience with this other person, or this adventure, or even this deep emotional journey that you might take for a short while into yourself and what you love and what you deserve. Okay? But it looks like fun anyways. It looks like an awesome adventure, Pisces. And this is a great time to be romantic. I mean, so much in Leo right now. I cannot believe how everything, okay, not everything. Everything's in Leo. I'm just going to say it. Everything. I'm kidding. So we're at Pisces. That's the end. Your friend is going through a transformation. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, Pisces and Cancer. Yeah, that's a really sweet combination. You know, I just want to say, if you guys have questions, please post them. Can you see? I'm sweating. I shouldn't have turned my air conditioning down. That was not the best decision. And I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to all of you. If you have questions, just comment. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Planet Mars, accurate reading, what kind of guy she goes for. So I will answer that after, yeah. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And you all are so amazing in so many ways. Your comments are amazing. Everything, just any interaction I have with any of you viewers is always awesome. You guys always leave the best comments, and I love the way your mind thinks. I love this expanding consciousness that I'm seeing. Like, it's incredible. It is so cool. Like, the fact that I'm on YouTube live streaming talking about astrology is insanely awesome. And thank you all so much for being a part of that. Thank you all for spreading love. It's not always easy to be loving. It's not. It takes effort. And it's always worth it when you can see the lessons that you're getting out of things. It's always worth it when you put your own self-love first. It's always worth it when the only expectation that you have is coming from what you want to learn within yourself, not on someone else. And so I'm just so grateful that you're all here and that you care and that you are interested in learning something outside of the box, that you're interested in lifting up the carpet and looking at what's underneath it and maybe finding a key. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I'm always thinking of you. I'm always sending love to you. And, you know, please, I love your comments. Thank you so much. And I'm going to answer the questions. So I saw one about the Mars. Does Mars always indicate what kind of man she's attracted to? You know, unless, I would say in my experience, yes. Aw, thank you. In my experience, yes, it does, unless maybe she is, if she is in her feminine energy, and there's no right or wrong about this, okay? As long as she's more feminine, then I will definitely say yes. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be long lasting. It just means what she instantly finds really sexy. She's just like, oh my God, that's so hot. That doesn't mean she's going to necessarily go for or accept that person. It just means what instantly kind of like makes her salivate a little bit, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. If you want to look at, like, for very simple astrology, if you want to look for what will make it last, like an indicator might be like maybe the moon, for example. But, you know, Mars is what she's instantly, okay, I'll give you an example, right? Like my Mars is in Scorpio and my moon is in Leo. So instantly I'm attracted to people that are very scorpionic, for example. And however, that doesn't mean it will last. And I've dated people like that in the past and it really hasn't lasted. My moon, though, is in Leo. So when the person's actually loyal, when they make me feel good and I can make them feel good and I can be openly loving when there's romance, right? So does that make sense? Like the Mars... Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's my pleasure to help you guys. I'm so grateful for your support. And, you know, I really hope that you have an awesome day. Kurt Cobain, I didn't really see what you wrote. It seems like you didn't have a great day. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you love. I hope it improves. My Mars in Virgo, I'm currently dating him. Ooh, Mars in Virgo with a Virgo. That's awesome. Yeah, totally. Your Mars is in Sag and you instantly find yourself attracted to other mutable suns. Or, I didn't say that. Why people tend to have an aversion to Scorpio risings. So do you have your Scorpio rising? Is that why you're asking that? Or are you just asking in general? Yes, it's rough. Okay, what do you think? Venus, so 2 questions. What do I think about Venus conjunct Pluto relationship? That's like heavy karma. Like that is, I mean, it's probably really hot. And that Venus conjunct Pluto in Sinistry is hot. And it's like a lot of karma that you're going to have to deal with. Anyways, so Scorpio rising, why people don't, I guess you said like you or something like that. Forgive me, I know that's not exactly what you said. But the thing is about it is that you guys can see the truth, right? So whenever you're blunt or you see the truth and you call people out on it, I mean, Scorpio risings, anyone that has their rising in Scorpio, their ascendant in Scorpio, like you're definitely different than the herd, let's say. And who cares? Like, I think that that's awesome. I love people with Scorpio rising. And whenever you're different, people treat you differently. Like, that's the society that we live in. And it's time for you to, like, change the game with that, right? Like, all you can do is be nicer to people that are like you. Not nice, I don't want to say, like, oh, be nicer only to those people. I don't mean that. I just mean find the people that you really love being around. Find people that have the same interests as you, and maybe with your Scorpio rising, you're not really telling people your secrets or what you're actually interested in, and so maybe that's why it's not attracting the right tribe of people to you. Maybe, I mean, I would have to look at your whole chart. I don't know. And yeah, I mean, and also you have powerful manifestation energy. So if you're not consciously meditating on attracting that, then, and yes, usually, you know, you don't have like a ton of friends depending on your whole chart, but that's cool. Like, I know a lot of people and I have a very small group of friends, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, I prefer that. It means I just have more time for those people, you know? Okay, anyways, you guys, I have to turn my air conditioning back. Oh my gosh, the air conditioning woes. Did that help you? Okay, awesome. Yeah, quality is way better than quantity, right? Even if everything's in Leo right now, okay? Okay, awesome. Yeah, if you would like for me to see your birth chart, you can book a reading with me, and I hope you all have an amazing evening. I'm sending you love. I love you all, whether it's day or night, even though right now for me it's night. I love you. Bye. Love you all so much. Happy Sexual Sunday and all Leo everything. Bye.